About a month ago, the fine people at Heineken called me and said,
"Hey Jimmy, how'd you like to spend the day with Carli Lloyd?"
And I replied, I think you mean it's more like, how would Carli Lloyd like to spend a day with me? No, don't get me wrong, I'm in, it's a no-brainer, but only as long as she sits in a sunbeam and I sit in the shadows. All right, Carli, before we get started, you scored 3 goals in the World Cup final, correct? Great. Can you look at that camera and say, hi, I'm Carli Lloyd, and I scored 3 goals in the World Cup final? Please?
Really?
Yeah, please.
Hi, I'm Carli Lloyd, and I scored 3 goals in the World Cup final.
Damn right she did. She's so amazing. What a legend. And not only that, she did it in 16 minutes. I mean, that is unbelievable. So do your friends and family find you insufferable? You know, because I'm only asked because I scored 1 goal for the national team against Mexico, and I never let them forget it, ever. Actually, do you want to see it? Do you want to see
I do,
mine?
actually.
Yeah.
How was it? Was it like a bite?
It's
or
so
something?
good. It's so good. It was just a header. But I mean, it's our rivals.
Did you jump or just stand?
I didn't have to jump. That's the best thing. Yeah. Anyway, you guys at home, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but let's roll the clip.
Mate solo, sorprende, está anunciado, balón parado, más que nunca tienes tomadas las marcas, solo salta, se te echa por ahí, vemos el número 3, cómo se salta,
That should go down as one of the greatest goals ever.
It really should. I appreciate you saying that. So, honestly though, insufferable. I mean, how big's your head right now when you go home and you know, your family like, I can't deal with Carli right now. She's a big timer.
No, you know what? I'm the same person. Same little Carli that started playing soccer at 5. I'm just continuing to be on a mission to keep getting better. I think that's what's so fun about it, is that, you know, World Cup, I did it, let's move on. I've moved on so long ago, but I'm still doing interviews about it.
After which goal did you think, my life is now going to change? I'm going to be on magazine covers. I'm going to be in a ticker tape parade. Barack Obama, the president, is going to know me by my first name. My fiance better marry me now or he's an idiot. You know, like what point which goal? Was it number 2 or was it like after you chipped the keeper at half field?
You know, that day, well, actually prior to that, I knew what was at stake going into that game.
Yeah, that's a big game.
I knew that, you know, golden ball, not that I was playing selfishly, but I'm like, if I go in, do well, help my team in any way possible, we can win a World Cup, which was just going to be huge.
Right.
And so once the whistle first blew, that first goal in the first few minutes, I was like, okay, let's get another one. And then another one. And then, you know, Lauren Holiday scored an amazing goal, and we just kept going. But there was never that instance of, like, wow, I'm so cool. This is so good, you know, pat on the back type thing. Right. It was like I just was like possessed and just having fun, playing in the park, playing with friends, and just really in the zone. And
I think that showed.
Yeah, it was just you know, it was one of those moments where, and I actually did say to myself, okay, I'm tied for top goals. Like I need 1 more. And I missed a header that I could have easily.
I wasn't going to bring it up.
Yeah.
You got 3, so you did pretty good. Now, what has been the coolest experience for you post that game? I'm sure you've done a lot of stuff, had a lot of opportunities. What's been something that stood out as like, wow, I can't believe this is happening to me at this moment?
I would definitely say the ticker tape parade, because that's a very unique opportunity that not many get. So that was pretty cool. Actually kind of meeting my you know, growing up crush, Nick Lachey on 90.
Oh, whoa, no way.
So it was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Strahan like called me out on it in front of him.
That's
yeah,
unfortunate.
It's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, all these people that I've looked up to, like Peyton Manning, you know, I've gotten to meet Emmitt Smith. I mean, all these, Jerry Rice, like some of these legends that I've watched when I was a young kid. So I've been able to honestly do so many things. Like I after the World Cup happened, I went out and bought like a physical calendar because it was just so overwhelming. And it's cool because I'm going to save that calendar and just look back and see
Hung out with Jerry Rice.
Did.
Hung out with the president. Yeah.
President was pretty cool.
Yeah. Ticker tape parades.
It's hard to, you know, being partnered with Heineken. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal. Being interviewed by me, I guess, is right up there as well.
One.
I thought actually one of the things you were going to say was the World Player of the Year. You go over to, was it Switzerland is where, or to Monaco or wherever it is to receive this award. So now you're on this stage with Messi and Ronaldo and Neymar. I mean, do you just feel like, hey guys, listen, I won a World Cup. You guys probably never will. You guys can eat it. Me 1, you 0. Did that happen? Did you have that conversation with them?
No, but that, from a personal playing standpoint, that far exceeds anything I've ever accomplished. I've set out for that goal like 13 years ago, and dreams don't happen overnight. It surely didn't. It took a lot of work and a lot of time, but it was honestly one of the best moments of my life.
Okay, now you come back to the States, you have all this stuff going on, it's super overwhelming, everybody's hyped on it. Do you feel like in your travels around this country in particular, that soccer has arrived in this country, that soccer is here?
100%. And not just because this is the campaign for Heineken.
Oh, did I say that? I'm just saying that.
It literally, soccer is here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a perfect campaign. I've gotten so many, rave reviews from my spot I did with them. You got to prove yourself to make it in America. It doesn't matter where you came from. I heard it, I'd never make it, but I proved them wrong. But yeah, I mean, it's here, and watching ESPN the other day, they're talking about the 4 biggest sports in the U.S. Football, basketball, soccer's now in there.
Yeah, that's great.
Baseball, and it's great to see. I mean, it's getting so big. It's scary. Now we just have to continue to push on the level.
And wait, time out. I didn't say it at that exact moment because I was making lame jokes, as is my tendency, so I'm gonna say it now. That level that Carli references being pushed because of her and her efforts both on and off the field. So from one national team player to another, I had to give her a proper toast when we all went out to dinner afterwards. I want to say something. I don't want to be upstage. No, it's not on the schedule. I want to thank Heineken, of course, for having me out, but I want to thank Carli Lloyd for being a true American hero. So let's give it up for her. What she's done for this country and for the sport in particular is amazing. I would like to think that I could compare in some ways, but I can't. So she's really taken it next level. It's an honor to be here and to share this night with you, so thank you so much. Let's give it up to Carli Lloyd. Yeah. If you want to win her autographed jersey, tell me about someone who deserves it and why. My favorite comment will win this one, and you're going to win this one too for being such a good friend. And I wore it, so that makes it extra special. All right, good luck.